everyone, welcome back to another NF reaction. This is NF Lost featuring Hopsin, I think is how you say it. So, I know I'm a day late, I'm sorry, let's get into it. Another dramatic entrance. Yet another dramatic musical entrance with the background, something NF's very good at.
Look, self-awareness, project coding, yes I like to wear it. Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in, with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish. I discovered though.
Okay. He doesn't like to let no air in. He doesn't like to let people in. I know that for sure because he's very secluded. But he does let it all out in his music, which is like a way of letting people in. So, NF's mind is insane. If you watched any of my other videos, you know that he's very good at it. Like, the way he thinks is weird. And it's weird in a good way. Like, we all can, some of us can relate to it. I can relate to it, and I know my dad can. But it's weird. Like, the way he explains things is weird.
When I get holes in them and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics. I can barely bear it when I'm lost. Road is narrow, I'm looking.
My mistakes are like repeating lyrics. I feel like a lot of us can connect to that because we all like may feel like we repeat our mistakes. I definitely can relate to that too. Being a kid, being a teenager, and just trying to figure out like who I am and what life is. I know I've definitely made more than one mistake more than once. I'm sure you guys can relate to that.
Down it like a gun's barrel. Aren't we all searching for the serum that could help us breathe and leave our state of peril? All of us have made defensive scarecrows that we scatter around our fields and treat like heroes when they scare away the things that we should cherish because we're too embarrassed to it.
All of us like have our, I call it guard, but he referred to it as something different. So like I have my guard and I don't let it down for very many people. Like sometimes I won't even let it down for my parents. So yeah. And then that one person or that one situation where it happens and you let it down, and yeah. That situation is mainly my parents. Like they somehow managed to make me lose my walls or break them down. Can't talk. You guys have noticed this, okay? It's a daily thing.
Meant the fair is that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get too combative inside of me. Is a person who canvas. The pain can be flat and get messy when I start to get rattled.
I'm not embarrassed whatsoever to admit I'm lost. I write about it all the time in my poems. That's mainly what my poems are about. Being confused about what's next or where I'm going or what I'm doing with my life. Because I don't know. I'm 14. I'm not going to know. You're not even going to know when you're 20. You're changing up your path too many times to know where you're going. So it's okay if you don't. Because that's a good thing. That means you're going to go more than one path and you're going to learn more than one thing. And you're going to become more than one person. It's okay.
Part of a savage and quiet when I lurk in the shadows. Something on that, but I don't want to be over dramatic. But look at the data, it's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit I throw a fit when I begin to unravel. Keep my wits been off the grid, but now
I get mad when my mom calls me out when I didn't do something, and I know I should have. Yeah, but I know that if she didn't call me out, I probably wouldn't have fixed my mistake, and then it would have happened all over again, and then something worse would have happened. So, and it's mainly I forget to do my chore that she nags me about. That's because my chores need to be done. Yeah. Or, yeah, that's mainly what it is. Me forgetting to do my chore.
back in the saddle. My intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like to roll against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of what the grain has got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never can settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love to pack arenas and all, but what I really want to do is learn to handle my thoughts.
I never could settle. I like to keep my foot on the pedal. Like, he likes to keep going. I'm more of a person where if I'm happy with the situation, or even if I'm not happy, I'll make myself settle, which I know isn't a good thing. But that's what I do. Like, I'll I hold myself back a lot more, and I don't want to admit it, but it's true, and it's probably something I need to change, but I probably won't anytime soon. He's talking too fast for me to like grasp anything he said, and I've listened to this like a couple of times before, but I can't grasp all of what he said. Anyone know where he is? Cause it's March, it's not snowing no more. Where is he?
Put the reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss. I'm pulling back when they get out of hand and breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws. They told me I can never revolve. Then pull a bane on them, ask them, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it. Applaud the traits that I want.
Okay, so NF has like, I'm not sure exactly what mental condition he has. I think he has OCD. And I know that when you have bad thoughts, all you want to do is like show them that you're not going to overpower me, that I'm the one in control. But that's not always something that you can accomplish by one try. You have to learn. And he's saying that he wants to learn how. He wants to figure out how to make himself in control again. Because when I was down a scary path and my thoughts were bad, I didn't know, like, I just wanted to be me again, but I didn't know how to do it. So I can relate to that. Also, I think the balloons are like his past or his burdens that he has on his shoulders. And you'll see what I mean with that later. Like I said, I've watched this a couple times, so I think I know what's going on.
They say I can't afford what it costs, but I manifested this. Failing's how you grow and learn your lessons, kids. Take the worst and try to make the best of it, cause when you fail, just know that it's a test. And if you can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your brain to not be such a pessimist, it's okay to make mistakes, just don't forget that there's a high road.
Those last couple lines about failing, I think is something that everyone needs to learn, because I know that when I fail sometimes I don't want to get back up because I don't want to fail again. I'm terrified of failing and I have no idea why, but it's like I'm scared of even failing something that I'm just doing for fun. Like I'm scared of my YouTube career flopping. I'm scared of like opening up to people. I'm scared of high school. High school was scary the first day. Like I did not want to go. But you've got to learn that your fears, you've got to learn how to control them. And I don't think your fears go away like all the way. I think they're just lessened because you know how to control them and you know how to like handle your fear of that thing. But I don't think they go away. That's just me. But that's how I think about it.
But I skip the exit when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost.
Wow, these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, but now I'm too cautious and tiptoe carefully. My mind left, and it's nowhere to be found. Am I a big old parody? Cause it's no fair to me. And now I'm at the point where I'm spending $1,000 a week on hypnotherapy. Look, I'm trying to wash away my sins. I got a group of loved ones that ain't my friends. And if I...
Holy moly, he can rap. Like I already know NF could rap, but I've never heard of Hopsin before. So, holy crap. Dang, if they make more music together, it's gonna be insane.
I take a nail and they might grit, and they all want to see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it come to anybody, there's no trust for no one. Man, so what? My whole plan's to go nuts. My shoulders ready for most drugs. I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love. My sanity's gone. I'd rather be torn from this planet they planted me on. Your stats a reward. I'm actually bored with having this sore heart. It's torn apart from a family that I don't have any.
I'm gonna judge anyone trying to enter my circle. Me, before I let anyone into my circle, I gotta know them. And even when I know them, I'm worried about like what's gonna happen after, just because of like my issues with trusting my mom. Well, I call her by her name when I'm off camera, but to you guys I'll call her mom because that's kind of weird to have you know that stuff. Anyway, with the trusting issues with my mom, it's kind of like I don't know who to trust and I don't know if they're gonna hurt me again. I'm just like, I'm scared of that, and there's a phobia for it, but I don't remember the phobia. I don't like trusting people. It's scary. I don't want to do it, but I got to if I want to get anywhere in life.
I was living so oblivious with millions. It really was a pity. huh? It's kinda funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it. Cause I was running late for the train and missed it. The only thing I feel is...
Oh my gosh. Was not expecting that at all. Holy crap. Like I said, if they make more music together, it's going to be insane. Holy crap. How can he breathe when doing that? Like, NF can spit some bars, but I didn't know he could do the same. Oh my gosh, I would be out of breath like halfway through that. Not even halfway, like the first couple lines through it. Dang.
Pain and vengeance, so I'ma act out like a raging misfit. And every verse I lay gon' stay sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You'll never see the day when my anger's dismissed. You better go and change your wish list, cause
all I feel is pain and vengeance, so I'm gonna act out. Like when you're mad and you're like irritated and stuff. I know I tend to lash out when I'm mad. Like I'll take down pictures or rip a paper, or you know, just be very violent until I calm down. And then when I'm calmed down, I'll be like, I shouldn't have done that. I feel like people have got to learn better ways to control themselves and control their emotions before they control them. And that's something I've got to learn. I'll admit it. I got to learn how to control myself. But I'm not the only one who has that issue.
Manifested this. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord with the book of James, hoping he go at my testament. This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. I done made mistakes day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost.
Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm...
Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. Like, you don't have to let those negative thoughts in. You don't have to, like, let them overpower yourselves. But that takes a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of strength and a lot of courage to be able to say, no, that's not who I am. That's not what I'm going to let in. It takes a while. And so, yeah, I feel like that line specifically means a lot to me because I feel like I'm going through that to where I can't let my bad thoughts overpower me. And I feel like everyone is going through that because we all have those negative thoughts that if we think too long on them, they overpower us, and it's not a good thing when they do. So, yeah.
When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. Lost.
Okay, so what I'm saying about the balloons being the burdens, when you're in that situation, you want to know that you're not alone and you're not the only one going through that. So when they find the last part of the video where there's other things of balloons, it's like, okay, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one who thinks this way. And that's something that I feel a lot, and I know my dad does. That's why he likes when I listen to these, because it's nice to know that you don't have the same, or you have the same issues as someone else, because then it makes fighting the issues a lot less scary, knowing that you won't do it alone. This was NF Lost, and holy crap, that was a lot. I like it though. I think it has good meaning to it, and if I didn't grasp stuff that you guys did, comment down below what you thought of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.